gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of Pat and Bish versus Everything. This is G. Patrick Condon, also known as Pat, and my co-host is the Bish. Hi, Bish. How you doing? What's going on? How about this brand new show?
Hi, buddy. Audience. New phone, who dis, right?
Yes.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Of course, you know us from the BWF Wrestling podcast, but I think this is just the natural progression of where the show had to go. So now we are much, much more than just wrestling. We are everything life has to throw at us.
That's right. And basically what happened is wrestling has gotten really kind of bad in the last year. Our interest has been waning in that. And we took some time. We sat down. Bish came to me, he said, look, I don't want to stop this good thing that we have going, but what can we do to keep this moving forward? And so this is the result here, and we're going to be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a brand new format, and with that in mind, let's start by talking about some wrestling. Aaron, what's going on in your life?
My friend, what's going on in my life? I'm always busy, but wrestling related, I just ring announced for RCW Real Canadian Wrestling here, their very first show in Innisfail, Alberta, and it was a pretty good one, if I do say so myself. 15 minutes before the show, I got approached by Steve, the owner.
Following contest is scheduled for
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
15 minutes before the show, he was like our announcer.
And it's for the RCW British Commonwealth
So
title.
you were in the audience when this happened?
Yeah, I was in the audience.
And you were there wearing, I think I see the BWF merchandise. So what was the process of that? You know, it's not your first time. You've done ring announcing before. You have done refereeing before. You are a naturally charismatic man. So were you nervous about being thrown into the deep end like this?
Oh my God, yes. I mean, just, you know, it was, doesn't seem like it there, but it's packed house, you know, that's the most amount of people I've ever, you know, had to perform in front of wrestling wise. So yeah, I was pretty nervous, but the referee, Ben, he was really good to me. He came up and he had the card and he's like, I'm going to go backstage. I'm going to get everybody's weight and where they're from and put it together for you. He was like, thank you so much. So at least I had time to mentally prepare and talk to the owner of the Legion and get the instructions for ordering food and stuff like that down. But yeah, no, it was a really cool experience. Halfway through, like when I started feeling I was getting my groove, I kind of lost that nervousness and I was just having fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very kind of classic Bish sort of thing that we saw when you were doing the guest referee spot where you were nervous about it, but as soon as you got in there, you let your greatness take over, and the rest is history, as they say. Now, I've never seen that there was a BWF T-shirt like this that you're wearing in the ring, which is the last logo of the BWF. What's up with that shirt? Where's this merch? Where can I get one? And where is it now?
The BWF shirt. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we only had one and I don't have it anymore. There was this lady who was in the audience and the whole show during intermission and whenever she had a chance, she would come up to me and she's like, I love your shirt. I love your shirt. I want it. Where can I get one? And I'm like, well, we don't have any more. We don't have any, you know, this is the only one. She's like, well, can I have your shirt?
Now, did she know what it was? Had she heard of the BWF before?
Never heard of it before. No, she just wanted my shirt.
Wow.
Yeah, she loved the logo. And
okay. I think she may have loved the guy that was wearing the logo, if you ask me.
Susan, my wife, was there. She was not too happy about this.
Yeah, your lovely wife was there the entire time, and she's seeing you getting headhunted by ladies in the audience.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy. She really wasn't happy when I agreed to give her my shirt literally off my back.
Wow.
So
yeah. What did you replace it with, or did you just go bareback for the rest of the show?
No. We bought another shirt from another wrestler called Dan Jarvis. Yeah, and Bad Dog.
Well,
Dan
everywhere
Jarvis.
you go, Aaron, everywhere you go, something's happening. Now, is there any other wrestlers of note that you want to bring up here that performed at the event?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Mo Jabari, Bret the Hitman Hart's protege, was there. I got to ring announce him. That was pretty cool going to the ring. And of course, our buddy Othias Jones. He's been on the show before. I tried to conduct an interview before the show with him, or before that show with him, but people kept interrupting. So we're going to redo the interview next month, as I have nailed the gig once and for all in Innisfail. I'll be doing the ring announcing every month when they go there.
Excellent. Lovely.
Yeah.
So this is it now. This is I want to say this is the beginning, but you've kind of already been doing this. Oh yeah, getting some laughs.
Guy had a megaphone in the audience, so I was giving him props.
Oh wow, wearing the shades in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ring. You've established a look immediately.
So this guy came out for a promo, so that's why I introduced it like that. He was coming for a promo. He was going to take the microphone from me, and then the old school violence tag team would come out, interrupt him
Oh, that's a
and
great
his
shirt.
mystery tag team partner. Yeah, it's a great shirt.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well that's the world of indie wrestling. Now I guess we can move along to well, actually, to put a button in it. Is there anything else, or when's the next show coming up?
The next show is February 13th in Innisfail, Alberta, for the Love of Violence. No, it's Love and Violence. Sorry, Love and Violence. Also, there's another independent show on the other side of the country happening soon. Snow Mercy. No, sorry, Final Frost. Snow Mercy was their last show. Final Frost is the next one for IPW over in PEI.
That's
That's
right.
Gonna, that's
Our
going to be a good
friends.
show. We're going to have Justin on again sooner rather than later to talk about that.
Beautiful.
And August, our buddy August Artois. Have you seen August Artois' Facebook? He's in Thailand currently. He was 10,000 feet in the air on this parachute thing he was sitting on. It was crazy. He did a promo 10,000 feet in the air. Pretty sick. We'll have that coming on the show in the next few weeks.
Is he in Thailand by himself?
No, he's there with a wrestling federation. They brought him over. Some guys over from the States that they brought in.
Okay.
So they're all over there
All
wrestling.
right.
But yeah.
It's always weird when somebody goes to Thailand. I find there's a lot of connotations connected to that. Not that August Artois would be up to anything less than ethical, but it's something that if we have him on, I'd like to find out what he was doing there.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, he's representing his championships worldwide. 777 days as FIP Pro Champion, by the way.
Wow.
Congratulations, August. Yeah.
Yes, way to go, bud. Okay, and do you want to transition quickly to just some professional
Yes.
WWE wrestling? We got
We
the
have
Royal
the Royal
Rumble,
Rumble
coming up. Yes.
Jinx. you
Sorry.
owe me a Coke.
What's that?
Said Jinx, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke, right? Yes. Anyway, Royal Rumble's coming up. Yes, that's actually next week. Crazy. They're just now announcing people for the Rumble, like Cody Rhodes, Fatu, Roman Reigns. I don't know who else is announced, but really doesn't really matter. I think it's going to be one of those three anyway. Cody Rhodes can't win it 3 times in a row, but if he does, it'll be crazy. It'll be the first time anybody does it in history, and it'll be the beginning of a huge heel turn. But
Yeah, well, I mean, that sounds more interesting, I guess. The statistically, the Netflix came out with the most watched pay-per-views, or the numbers of all the pay-per-views in the past year, and the Royal Rumble is a bigger pay-per-view than WrestleMania at this point. So,
wow.
yeah, so I think probably besides the Rumbles, which we love, the most interesting match on the card has got to be AJ Styles and Gunther, with AJ Styles' career on the line. A lot of people are a bit surprised. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen in this match? And have you seen the post that Shinsuke Nakamura released and then deleted today?
I did.
Yeah, after their stellar match last night on Saturday Night's Main Event.
I haven't watched the main event, or Saturday's main event, but yeah, I did read the post that he deleted, apparently confirming that AJ will be retiring at the Royal Rumble. So
Well,
I've heard a couple things. I mean, I've heard that AJ's actually going to win at the Rumble, and then Gunther is going to, or AJ's going to win his match against Gunther, and then Gunther's going to win the Rumble itself.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah,
they can
Yes, 'cause
definitely
he's
do
gonna
that.
be he's going to be in there, isn't he?
Yeah. So
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I think either way, Gunther's is gonna be retiring. Our boy AJ Styles, whether it's at the Rumble, which if I was AJ, I'd take that deal. I mean, I wouldn't want to go out on a Saturday night's main event like Goldberg or John Cena. If you're going to go out, go on the highest rated, most watched pay-per-view. But either way, I mean, it's intriguing. I really don't know what's going to happen because also this Shinsuke Nakamura, he's a bit of a trickster, isn't he? Maybe he released that just to, make people think that he was saying something by accident. He did delete the tweet, which was a very beautiful post, I should say, too.
It was a beautiful post, yes, very heartfelt.
Yeah. I wonder if I can... Yeah, so this is basically it. You know what? I was going to read it, but we got a lot of reading to get to tonight anyway, so maybe I'll just leave it. But it's just a long post about how interconnected they've been and very eloquent, very surprising. I know that Shinsuke Nakamura is an intelligent guy, but it was written as if somebody was written by somebody's, as if English was their first language.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great post. It's crazy to think that AJ, he's retiring. We're getting old, man. We're getting old.
Yeah, so you cried for the Cena stuff, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little?
I may shed a tear. Yeah. I do believe the words were "ball like a baby," but yeah.
Right.
I did shed a tear for the Cena shit. Yeah, I can't believe that.
Well, I mean, that's
I blamed the alcohol
for you.
that night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you were at an all-inclusive, right, when that happened?
I was at all-inclusive down in Barbados somewhere, yeah. Just got home after a night of drinking and just, catching the last 5 minutes of the Cena match and just...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's why we love you, Bish. That's what you're here for. You're the emotional centerpiece.
Not the first time I've cried during a wrestling match. I cried for Trish Stratus's retirement match as well back in the day with Lita.
I recall you crying pretty much all the time. I can remember you crying for, you cried during Passion of the Christ, as we talked about before. You really are. You're emotionally connected, and there's no shame in that.
God.
There's no shame in that.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, before we move on, I just got to apologize. Obviously, the people that's watching and listening to this can hear that I am a little bit ill. I've been doing my best. I've been trying to drink these powders, these emergency powders, these emergency nasal sprays. None of it's working. None of these things that you buy at the stores are any good, and I think it's all a scam because I've been jamming this stuff all day, only be getting worse. So anyways, I just wanted to apologize about that before we move on to... What do you want to do? Do you want to stay in the world of sports for a little bit?
Yeah, I got a couple more things I want to talk about with sports. Right now, we got, as we're recording this right now, the New England Patriots are facing the Denver Broncos. It's 10-7 right now in the fourth quarter.
For who?
For the Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the game is this close, actually. Final four teams left, Patriots, Broncos, then later today, the Rams and the Seahawks, or as I call them, the Shithawks. Who do you have, Condon, going to the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, I'm a Bills guy, and so the way that they went out last week was pretty deflating. You're a 49ers guy, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yeah, so I kind of want the Rams, I think. Rams, and I have always, I do love Tom Brady, but I've never been a New England Patriots guy. They're almost too good, but I'm enjoying him now. I've been watching actually a lot of videos of him the last couple of nights about football. But nevertheless, I think it's probably, I think I'm going Rams. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's got to be the Rams over the Shithawks, and you gotta think any team that faces the Rams in the Super Bowl will be going down. The Patriots are having a hard time right now getting past. I don't even know who the hell is the quarterback for Denver in this game. Who is it? I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it's his first year with the team too, or am I misremembering that? He's I don't know. It's a weird postseason. I think this was the Bills' year to win because finally they would have been able to get through it without hitting Mahomes.
And they got fucked hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Poor guy.
No swearing.
But, I mean, that's
swearing this one or
that. What was that?
Are we allowed to swear? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess so. Look, this is the new Versus Everything podcast, buddy. And we're going to be doing a lot of swearing momentarily.
Nice.
This goes into a little bit of news, but news and sports. And I wonder if you are familiar with the hot TV series, Heated Rivalry, Aaron Bishop. Have you watched any of this? Do you know anything about it?
I do know about this show. I watched probably the first 15 minutes of it, and
Yes.
what we're going to be doing here now is the scene where I finished watching the show and turned it off, actually.
Oh, so you've seen the scene. Okay, I haven't watched it before, but it's everywhere. And
Oh my
it's
God.
so
My wife has watched it from beginning to end. She's all
Yeah.
about it.
I wonder,
My God,
it's-
I cannot. I cannot.
Well, I don't know. I mean, so a couple of things. First of all, one is if these guys are now going to be torchbearers for the Olympics. So obviously, whatever it is this show is all about, this is world news. It's a Canadian show, but it's everywhere. Popularity exploded just within the last couple of months. And so clearly for these guys to be representing Canada on such a national level, they must be doing good things for Canada. They must be doing good things for hockey. They must be doing very beautiful, high art, interesting, popular, entertaining television. So I believe that when we go through this reading of the scene, and I think it's probably the first time that these two hockey players discover their mutual love, I think, for hockey and possibly for each other as well. And then number two, Aaron, when you do the performance, I want you to you're going to be number one. I'm going to be number two. I don't know who either of these guys are. I just listed it as 1 and 2. This is from a direct transcript. I don't know. I have not edited any of this. And so I just went back and forth, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I want you to give it your all, because I know that you're a good actor. I know you are. I know for a fact you are. In grade 11, I think, you went to audition for Mr. Hurley, some sort of drama. It might have been Grease, and you needed a partner to read with you. Do you remember this?
I actually don't remember this. No, I remember the actual movie I was in, but I don't remember this play. No, I don't remember this at all.
So anyways, I saw you
Okay.
during your audition, and rest in peace, Wayne Hurley. He died.
Rest in peace. Yes.
Controversial figure, but he was the drama teacher in Gander Collegiate back in the day, and so I've seen your moves, and I know what you can do, and I don't want you to give me some homophobic, this is icky kind of reading, okay? I want you to
I would never
give it as great as I'm going to give it to you.
Absolutely. I'm down. Here we go. So I'm number 1 or number 2? Sorry.
Let's see. You will be number 1. So that means that I think, bizarrely, I will be the one that starts it. So, and I think I'm the Russian guy. What is your room number?
1410.
Well, if I come to 1410 tonight at 9 o'clock, I might knock.
I might open.
What are you doing, dude? No, stop it. Just stop.
I'm trying to go down.
Well, this is going up.
I
thought you might chicken out.
I'm not a chicken, but I think we should talk.
Do you want to sit?
Not really.
This is such a bad idea.
What is?
Fuck Hollander.
Was that bad?
No. Opposite. So I think what's going on is, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. No, opposite.
One guy is touching the other guy, and he's afraid of going off too early. So that's what's going on here.
See, and that's okay. I can see now, because these are the questions that it just doesn't just affect heterosexual men. Gay men also have to worry about premature release.
It affects all of us, Condon.
Yes. What's Frankie Goes to Hollywood? What does he say? Relax.
Relax.
Okay, so do you want to sit?
Sorry, do you want to sit? No, we've already passed this, right?
Oh, all right, no. So, fuck Hollander.
Was that bad?
No, opposite.
Is too much too good?
Is your first time with a man?
Yes, you?
No,
Really?
really.
Who? Another player?
No. My coach's son back in Russia. I like trouble.
Aren't you scared of getting caught?
No, it was nothing serious. We had the same secret. So it was just.
Curious?
And you make me curious. Do I make you curious?
Obviously.
Did you like sucking my cock?
Wow. Those English words just roll off your tongue.
Yes?
Yes.
You want me to lie on the bed and let you do it some more?
Let me?
Yeah.
Not fair.
Oh, come on. I want to see you.
You saw me in the showers.
Yeah. And I want more.
Okay.
Come here.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Is this okay?
Da. Like that, Hollander. Fuck, Hollander. Fuck. Not bad for a first time.
Fuck you, Rosenoff. Okay, yeah, it was fun.
Are you serious?
What? You need something?
You think I'm an asshole?
I know you're an asshole. I would not leave you like that.
No.
No.
Let me show you how to do this, kid.
Holy shit, Rosenoff. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, Rosenoff. God, you better get off. I can't stop. Fuck, Rosenoff. Fuck. 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 Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I didn't think.
Wow. Pause for a second. That was spectacular, Aaron. That was great.
Got lots of practice at this.
Yeah. Drawing from personal experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't think what? That you would come so quick?
Fuck you.
You didn't have to.
I don't mind.
God, I want a cigarette.
Smoking is bad for you.
Is it?
You're not going to tell anybody about this, are you?
Yes, Hollander. I'm going to tell everyone.
Because nobody can know.
Hollander, look. I'm not going to tell anyone. And there you go. I mean, that's
End scene.
that's high art. That is worthy of carrying the flag for Canada during the Olympics. And some might argue that, yes, great, thank you. Yeah, so there's nothing more Canadian than a couple of guys
Sword fighting with their cocks.
playing hockey. I mean, there's nothing sacred anymore. I know, I know this is what people in hockey want to say, but pressure-wise, they can't say that. They have to pretend that they've watched this. And I've seen Gary Bettman claims that he watched the entire thing in like a binge watch kind of thing. He loved it. Yeah, and David Suzuki apparently loves it. But it seems like it's just sort of soft core pornography to me. You know. I very well could have just switched that script out with the script of some gay porno, and nobody would know the difference.
No one know the difference, no. And apparently Canada is the only country in the world that would allow the director and people who wanted to film the movie to shoot the movie the way they wanted it to be shot. No other country in the world would allow them to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah,
except for
I
Canada.
know.
They were like, yeah, give her, yeah.
I know it's that's the industry that I am most familiar with, and that does not surprise me at all. I mean, they definitely got fast tracked to get that funded. It's sort of like our own version of Shades of Grey or whatever that was called.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
And And so, but because it's gay and because it's hockey, like these check all the boxes to get your funding in Canada for our cultural identity. So, but I'm not bitter.
How would you be better?
I don't know. It's not
You're
like that.
you're an award-winning filmmaker.
That's true. That's true. I could do with some more films to get more awards from, though. You know, that would be awesome. But I mean, I guess in order to do that, I got to come up with something that's a little bit more culturally relevant. So I'll give it some thought. Is there anything that is like precious and that is uniquely Canadian that I could just say? Now there's two gay guys doing it. Curling, maybe. Curling is very Canadian. Lacrosse. Let's think outside of sports, though. What else is very Canadian? Like
Maple syrup.
Perhaps Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre could have a secret romance going on in the background too. I mean, that actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I mean, that's money right there. That's money. Speaking of money, let's do a little quick transition to our global politics news. Aaron, I know you're a big politics guy. You've been reading up a whole lot more on it. As our people at home may know, I am a former candidate for the provincial election, 2025 progressive conservative candidate, which gives me the authority really to talk about all of these things, and that my opinion should be weighted a little bit more. Aaron,
before we continue, this is something that I really want to have a deeper dive into, possibly as soon as next week. I really want to know what the process was for you going through, getting vetted, getting chosen, going into an election. It's sounded all very interesting the entire time while you're going through it. I mean, we'll get into that next week. But
yeah, well, I mean, as you know, just to touch on that just a little bit, it was a little impeding in terms of the stuff that we were doing. I had to privatize a bunch of the BWF podcast stuff at their request. And at one point, I was going to be doing the referee spot that you did, and they requested that I not do it. However, through all of that, I think it was like the day before the election, I was talking to the campaign manager, and he sort of backtracked and said that it probably wasn't necessary to do that at all because nobody cared. And so, lesson learned. I think that it really kind of made me a little uncomfortable because I wasn't sure what to do because I was always concerned that whatever my instinct was going to be too much or too far. So I really was not putting myself out there. But next time, maybe. If there is a next time, which will be, and this is a prediction, let's mark it down now, I think there's going to be a federal election this year. Aaron, have you heard anything about this?
Yeah, I've heard him and Haas about it. They didn't want to trigger one over Christmas.
No.
So yeah, there's one coming up soon, I would say.
Yeah, if not the spring, definitely by the fall, and we can already sort of see the seeds being sowed. And in that case, pretty good week for Mark Carney. It started off pretty good as he was in Davos talking to his bank buddies about a new world order, which is a triggering word for me. I don't know about you.
For life.
For life. For life. And so he gave a speech to his buddies. Essentially, was saying that all of the middle powers, so that's like all of Europe and Canada and Australia, should come together and be their own little world. And really humiliated President Donald Trump, and he reacted the way that he always reacts, which is a little silly. And so he's already started, as we see here in a tweet or a truth or whatever it is from the other week, where he was talking, referring to him for the first time as Governor Carney and 100% tariffs and kind of all the same stuff that he did about a year ago with Trudeau. And I don't know if it has the same effect, really. I don't know. It's sort of the thing about bullying, isn't it, Aaron, that like you do it once and you put everybody through it once, and then you go back to the same tricks again, and people kind of just are numb to it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think since then, Carney's responded by saying that there's not going to be any free trade. If that's what Trump is worried about, there's not going to be any free trade with China. It's just that they've taken care of some tariff situations and lowered the tariff rates and repaired some relationships that have been damaged thanks to Justin Trudeau over the past decade or so. So
this is true. I mean, I don't know. Now, I think on the screen you're seeing the backtrack. So it's something that people have always accused the Liberals of, not just Carney, but this last Liberal government, of saying one thing in speeches and then having somebody else come out and say something the opposite. So it was actually their foreign affairs minister, what's his guy's name? LeBlanc, I think, from New Brunswick, that said that no, we're not going to do it. And so really kind of just takes the wind out of the sails, I think, of the entire thing. One of my favorite things is, in between this back and forth, they got Carney for a couple of minutes in front of a mic, and this is after Trump said at his own speech in Davos that Canada exists because of the U.S., to which Carney said, Canada exists because we are Canadian. So what do you think that means?
I think it means we are surviving in spite of.
Yeah.
A very, very polite way to say it.
I mean, that's better than that, than what his words were. I mean, I don't know that offers very much comfort to anybody, that we survive because we're Canadians. What you're getting on there, like going down the path of, we're survivalists because we, have to deal with the weather challenges and things like that, we're tougher than the Americans because of where we chose to build our lives. So that might have been a little bit better than just this platitude that doesn't mean anything, that really is like a liberal, kind of like a liberal standard is just say something that sounds good on paper, then hopefully you can get out of there before people start questioning it.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, though, because we have our cultural identity. It's not just weather-related challenges that make us tougher. It's who we are as Canadians. And we're not going down the path of Civil War, race versus race, and all that shit up here. I mean, I know I'm in Alberta, and it can seem like that sometimes. Like, I'm surrounded by people who think differently than I do, to put it nicely. But
path there, I see what you're saying, is that that Canada is not going through the turmoil that the Americans are going through,
right,
with their sides, and that's very true. I mean, a guy was shot just yesterday again by ICE. He did bring a gun to a violent protest, so the jury is out on whether or not that guy probably should have thought.
Hold on now. There's a Second Amendment right for every American to carry their gun. And if you go back on January 6th, you're going to see more than one person carrying a gun, going to the White House. So it can't be okay for one side, but not okay for the other. And this guy had his gun holstered the whole time. He only had his phone in his hand. There are multiple videos showing this from multiple angles. He was helping some poor lady get over a snowy hump there on the sidewalk, and ICE went after him, and he had his phone in his hand the whole time, and it's not right.
Fair enough, but
these guys are untrained. And
yes, exactly. This is the point: is that if you bring a gun to one of these things where people have already been shot and killed, this guy can't even argue now. He's dead. So he can't bring up, the Second Amendment means that it was okay. If he wanted to live, then he probably shouldn't have brought that. He shouldn't have gone there. And he shouldn't have brought a gun with multiple clips. Because this is all now that everybody's focused on, to really distract from the fact that, yes, this guy got shot in the back of the head by ICE when he was on the ground. But to your point, why would you try and test some guys that are like me and you that have all the training of I mean, not even the training of a police officer, you know? ICE people are, they're doing the job either because of their political beliefs, which is very extreme, or because they're in a desperate state and they need the money because, you know, sometimes that's what you got to do. And so the people that are there are not the best. And you don't want to be provoking people that are not trained. So you take your life in your own hands. I personally would not be going out to any protests. How about you?
I mean, the only way to tell the world and tell the government that this shit isn't right is to go protest, and everybody has that right for a peaceful protest, and he was doing it peacefully. And for you or someone else to say that, oh, he shouldn't have been there, I mean, that's fucking bullshit. It's not right, and the government just cannot have free control to do whatever they want. Something's got to be done about this. But people cannot be afraid to go outside of their home, to go get food, to go to the doctor with their kid, or whatever the case may be. It's not right. And you have the other side saying, oh, well, Obama did twice as many deportations of illegals and all that shit. Well, guess what? Obama did do twice as many, and he did it without anybody getting shot in the head, shot in the face, or American citizens being detained, deported, killed, whatever the case may be. There's no protest like this. I mean, it was done in an efficient, legal manner, and he's doing twice the job that Trump is doing. So the fact that you're bringing that up is, or not you, but someone like that would bring that up.
Well,
it's not the flex you think
point.
It is.
I'll chomp on that point because the reason why things went so smoothly for Obama was because there were no protests. And what people are arguing is that these protests are being manufactured, they're being funded by private people, and that these are rallying up citizens to go out.
There was no protest with Obama because there's no need to protest. There wasn't anybody getting shot, killed, or anything illegal going on. He was doing it in a democratic, lawful manner.
Yeah, but people were protesting in Los Angeles and in Chicago, and when ICE has gone everywhere up to Minnesota, they've gone to all these places before, and the only people that were getting killed were ICE agents. And then in Minnesota was the first time with this lady Good that was more of a, I'll concede that one was a little bit more arguable than this latest one. Then this guy is Pretty that got shot in the back of the head. But again, like if you're going out to these protests, and you could go out and protest by all means. Yes, you're allowed to go protest. And yes, there's the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. That doesn't let you get away with the reality of what you're walking into. So if you go into a protest and you have a gun and you are around cops and you know that these guys are untrained and you've seen what they're shoot first, panic shooting, like he got shot like 6 times. These guys are the guys that are doing it are, again, like they're very skittish, they're very scared. So
and for them to say on a hot mic, oh, this is just like Call of Duty, huh? So cool. It's the mindset of these people. It's fucking scary, man.
Yeah. Well, you got to get rid of those illegal immigrants. So hopefully.
Well, you know what? There's 130,000 illegal immigrants in Minnesota. There's 2.1 million in Texas. Do you think they're going to go after a red state? No.
They should. And what happened there was again this Biden stuff of when the borders were open before the governor of Texas started shipping out these illegal immigrants to New York and to Minnesota and to Chicago. It was after a point that so many had flooded in. Should they go after it? Yes, of course. It's like, I can only argue to an extent of how right or justified this is. And it's hard to take an opposite point because this Donald Trump has obviously lost it in his faculties within the last year. I think that's pretty obvious. But they started off with a point that you could sort of see where they were coming from, and now it's gone to just a bridge too far. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, even
Hopefully.
Ted Cruz is against Trump now. Did you read the some of the audio that was leaked between their conversation, Ted Cruz and Trump?
No, I didn't. Now, he didn't like Trump from the beginning because Trump insulted his wife and then said his dad was the Zodiac killer. So, and this was when Trump was not crazy.
Oh God, Ted. Yeah, so Ted Cruz apparently said, with grocery prices skyrocketing, people dying, and people's the retirement savings, the 401 savings are down 30%. Come November 2026, he doesn't have a chance in hell of winning the midterms, and he's going to be impeached every day for the following 2 weeks and all this shit. And apparently Trump's response was, "Fuck you, Ted."
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Look,
things are starting to crumble down in Republican land down there. Hopefully it's only a matter of time before Pam Bondi and all of them people are brought to justice. Release the Epstein files. Release them.
Yeah. Well,
I'm getting mad at you.
I mean, I honestly don't think there's anything in the Epstein files at this point that's going to satisfy anybody. I don't think that any of this is a distraction from releasing it. I think this is all stuff that has been part of the plan since he took office. I think that Ted Cruz, I think, is probably right. It's not going to be a landslide, but mostly because the economy has not recovered since Trump has taken over, and
money speaks above all else.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, his last 2 years are not going to be great. I don't know, obviously, I don't know what goes into being a successfully elected official or a president, but this all seems so clear to me that he got shot in the ear. He had a point of,
did he
even
though?
into his inauguration, he could have rallied people and brought people together, but he decided to be divisive. And as Abraham Lincoln once said, a house divided amongst itself cannot stand. And so the unfortunate thing about this is now things are just going to go crazy back the other way. And we're going to see, it's going to be for some reason, we're still talking about trans people as a major issue in this entire world. And we're going to have to deal with all of this other stuff that comes, this other baggage that comes with having the Democrats in charge. Because Joe Biden also was not, his faculties were not there. He didn't know what was going on either. So it's really been over a decade. It's been decades since there's been any steady hand at the wheel.
The moment America started going downhill was the moment they replaced Bernie Sanders with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
That's the turning point in the last 20 years of holy fuck.
Yeah,
it should have been Bernie. It should have been Bernie.
Yes, and the Democratic Party went out of their way to screw him out of it in 2016, and it really drove away a bunch of people. And completely agree. I feel the same thing, Aaron Bishop.
Well, I think that's a good way to leave it for now in our politics talk this week. I guess next week we can talk about Alberta separatists and other things that come to mind. But right now, what do you want to talk about?
Well, Aaron, I wanted to bring up I think, the amazing intro that we have. And so the people at home, in case you don't know, the current version that I played, let's see if I could do it without sound. This is AI, in case anybody doesn't know. This is not real footage. I thought it was great. It does take a lot of work to do it. I just didn't punch in all these things, It's a real skill. Anyways, I send this over to Aaron, and he's got a couple of gripes, but one that is a major deal breaker is this scene right here. He doesn't like the pillow fighting with the ladies for some reason. And so my solution to it was to just black out or just to fuzz your face so that nobody could do it. You don't want your clients, obviously, to see that you are engaging in a pillow fight. Never mind that the entire thing is latent with homosexual undertones. But the pillow fight is something that you could not get past. So I've done a couple of different.
Just call it the married man to me. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I just found it weird to be pillow dancing with girls half my age. I don't know.
The girls are of age. Everybody's clothes is on.
Just find it weird. Just find it weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's way worse things. Anyway, so I've done a couple of just two different alts, and you could decide if you want the one that's there now or.
Okay.
Love that.
Why is there a girl crying in the corner?
What's that?
Why is there a girl crying in the corner of the room?
Because we weren't allowed to have her part of the pillow fight. I think what happened in this AI alternate version is we went into her room and started a pillow fight, and then I would imagine, said, "Hey, look, I'm a married guy. You're not allowed to have fun." And then we just proceeded to have a pillow fight amongst ourselves. So, I mean, it looks like we're having fun. So I'm getting the sense that maybe no on that one. I do have one other version that I think is the winner, where you are not involved in the pillow fight whatsoever. So what do you think of that one?
Oh my
Surely
God!
There's nothing wrong with you
cucking out peeking through a window. I'm assuming I'm cucking there. I don't know what. Am I just bad? I don't know.
I think you're just. I thought the prompt that I put in is that you're just leering at us from outside.
I look so mad.
Judging me for having a pillow fight.
Oh my God. Let's
So any of those three?
Let's stick with the first one. The original. I want the blocked out face.
I'm happy to hear that. Okay. Now look, we're coming up at about 50 minutes on this puppy.
My goodness, time is flying.
Yes, and I got a huge conspiracy theory that is going to take way more time than this. So I think maybe we'll push that to next week.
Okay.
And in the meantime, I've gone to ChatGPT again, which is really just AI is really just really the power, the engine of this show right now. And I've asked them to give me 10 trivia questions that are of medium difficulty from the past week in Canadian news, world news, entertainment news, sports news, wrestling news. And we're bringing it back. It's Aaron Bishop drinks if he gets it wrong. This is
Drunken Trivia.
Drunk Trivia, yes.
Drunken Trivia, yes. I love it.
I got a transition here for that.
I've been doing dry Jan all month long waiting for this moment.
Oh, no. Oh, really? Oh, God. I don't like to hear that. So we're seeing a man drop his sobriety and well, maybe not, though. Maybe these trivia questions, I guess it all comes down to the trivia questions, hey.
It does. All randomly generated. Pat doesn't know what they are. I don't know what these are.
I'm just looking at these for the first time. So let's see. You could check. So it's kind of giving me... All right. I mean, this is pretty good. Let's start with the wrestling one.
Okay.
Which longtime AEW performer reportedly signed with WWE in January 2026, ending a 6-year run in AEW?
That would be Powerhouse Hobbs. Bang, bang.
Correct.
Off to a good start.
Yeah. And so, what's his name? It's gonna be
Something
we're gonna-
Royce
something
something.
roll. Yeah, like Gracie Royce or something interesting.
Greasy
like that.
Royce.
Is it?
Shit.
Now you're a sports guy, right, Bish?
Yeah. I'm sad to report that we're losing Bo Bichette to the Mets, lost Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers. As a Blue Jays fan, this hurts the soul. Kyle Tucker really wanted to be a Blue Jay, but
Yeah.
Jays didn't want to fork out the money.
Well, here's. I guess I don't know what the second. Which professional? I'm just going to say this out loud. Which professional team's preseason star suffered a dislocated kneecap during a wrestling drill, per recent sports news?
Some sports star dislocated their kneecap after wrestling around.
Yeah.
Dislocated
Now, this is-
kneecap.
I think that this is an Australian thing, so
Oh, so like cricket or something.
something like that. Probably.
God.
What's the other one? What's the big one? What's that other sport that we're good at too? That the ladies here are good at?
Lacrosse?
No, the
Rugby.
one that's like rugby.
Rugby,
Yes, football
yeah.
without the pads. All right, here's a more easy one. In Canada's 2026 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships,
Okay.
which medal did Team Canada secure? This is the easy
Bronze.
one. Yes. Great. What'd you think about that? Did you watch the World Juniors? Are you a big World Juniors fan?
I didn't watch a second of it.
Nah, me either. Well, I
give a
didn't
shit.
watch a second of it live.
I'm
But
not a
I
hockey
do-
guy. I mean, like,
No?
no. Canadian,
Okay.
not a hockey guy. Just not my thing.
Fair enough.
Baseball, football, all day long.
Entertainment news. At the Oscars 2026, two actors were noted among nominees for Best Actor, Actress in recent entertainment coverage. So, you know what? Just name one actress that got nominated for an Oscar this year, and name one actor that got nominated for an Oscar this year. And it's all
For an
just for
Oscar.
1 point.
Okay, so actress for an Oscar. Oh my God. I'm going blank. I don't know. I can't even think of a guy who is nominated for an Oscar either. I'll drink to this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you didn't hear Leonardo DiCaprio, huh?
DiCaprio
Never heard
got
of-
nominated. He got nominated. No
Yeah.
way.
What about Tim Chalamet? Ever heard of him?
Tim Shell, I
No?
haven't. No.
What about well, and nobody really cares about the actresses, but yes. Okay, interesting. So we're seeing a blind spot here.
But what's her face from Avatar? The Zoe Saldana. Was she nominated for anything?
N-
That would have been my
I'm not
one and
sure.
only guess.
I'm not sure. I think she was in this movie One Battle After Another. But anyways, what are you drinking there? What do we got tonight?
Oh, what we got here this evening is tequila.
Oh wow. And is there any yes. Reminds me of the Ninja Turtles movie.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
doing the
yeah,
dance.
Now, is there anything special about this particular brand of tequila?
It's cheap.
Oh,
Nothing
so
special
it
about
wasn't something that had anything to do with your multiple trips around the world this year?
No. This is just something that I had drinking while the Blue Jays were in the World Series. I haven't touched it since.
That far back, eh?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And
So-
are you doing just straight up, okay?
Just straight
Cheers.
up, yeah. I don't do no lime, lemon, salt bullshit. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. That's the stuff. That's what I'm here for. Oh, man. Makes me want to relapse.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Warms the soul. Here we go.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, so that's 2-1. You're
Only
doing
7
pretty
more to
good.
go.
I think you're going to probably get... we're moving on to world news now. All right. I don't know how this can even be considered... I don't even know how this can be considered medium difficulty trivia, but this is Chat GPT for you. A U.S. president floated the idea of imposing 100% tariffs on Canadian goods over a potential China deal. Which president was it? Which U.S. president was it?
Thank you, ChatGPT, for giving me a few minutes to recover. That would be Donald Trump.
Yes, correct. Correct. What are we at? 3-1.
Still feeling
Okay,
that first
we got another one.
one. Okay.
that?
So I'm still feeling that first one. Here we go.
Wow. At WWE's recent Saturday night's main event, that is very recent. That's just from this past Saturday. It was in Montreal. Which wrestler won the #1 contender spot for the undisputed WWE Championship?
That would be Sami Zayn.
You got her, buddy. 4-1. This is good. You're a learned man. You got your ear to the ground. You're keeping up. You generally know what's going on out there. 4-1. Okay. Wow. Question number 6. A former Canadian Olympic snowboarder was recently arrested in the U.S. He was actually arrested in Mexico after nearly a decade on the run. What was the criminal activity that this Canadian Olympic snowboarder was arrested for? Have you heard about this
too? I've heard about this. Yeah, I have heard about it. Oh my God. Same guy who was disqualified for using pot in the Olympics, right?
No, that was Ross Rigliotti. He's a good boy. Yeah, he. Well, I mean, we could go back to that, but no, this is not him.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he was arrested, it's either for drugs, prostitution, or trafficking. It's got to be one of those 3 things.
Yeah.
Probably drug trafficking. My guess. Final answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you. It's for selling cocaine.
There you go.
I don't know that he actually trafficked it, but look, we're all feeling good here. His name was Ryan Wedding, I believe. And it's interesting because Ross Rigliotti would go on to deal drugs too, but it was marijuana in Canada. Right. He was involved in the marijuana trade. This guy went one above. So something about those first batch of Olympic snowboarders that maybe people should be taking a look at a little bit more closely. All right, you're not going to get this one. I wouldn't get this. Maybe you will. The U.S. State Department recently announced a suspension of immigrant visa processing for Bosnia and several other countries. Which region of the world are these countries the part of?
What region of the world is Bosnia and Somalia and all this shit part of?
No, okay, so it's not Somalia. Somalia is not in the same area as Bosnia.
So it's just Bosnia. So we're just looking at Bosnia?
It's other countries. So you know how like there's the Nordic countries in Europe, right? Which would be Iceland, Norway,
right.
Denmark, whatever. So it's sort of another collection of countries in Europe that they are
Okay.
talking about here.
Bosnia, it's probably around Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, around that area, right? Israel.
No, it's not. I mean, look, it's not. That's not. So it's European countries. It's European countries. They may be close. I don't have a map up in front of me. It's like.
I'll say Ukraine. How about that? Ukraine, final answer.
Okay, no. So you're wrong. You're wrong. But I don't know why I cheered. You're not supposed to cheer when you get them wrong. It's the Balkans. So it's like Yugoslavia, Croatia. It's like kind of it's
Croatia down there.
But,
no,
yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay, the
Yeah.
Mediterranean. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so Balkans, yeah, they're very kind of they're poor country. They were communist for a long time. They're close to Russia influence. They economic wise not great. I've wanted to visit there actually. Anyways, do it up. Here we go. Shot number 2. Just a reminder for everybody at home. Aaron is driving after the show tonight.
Thumbs up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bottoms up. Bottom up, he says. Oh. Man, I can feel that burn right now.
Feel that burn, yes. Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We loved it.
Some of that Diet Coke in me. Jesus. It's a little sippy poo. All right.
So,
Ready for the next one.
We talked a little bit about the 2026 Winter Olympics. And so, where are the 2026 Winter Olympics this year, Aaron? Are you a big Olympic guy? Winter Olympic guy?
Not recently, no. I was more of an Olympic guy growing up as a kid, but over the past few Olympics, no, my interest has waned. The Olympics are in Los Angeles this year. That's the Summer Olympics. Fuck, that's 2028. Shit. Hold on now. 2026 winter. 2026 winter. I have no idea. I legit don't know.
It's in Milano. It's in Italy, more or less.
Italy.
Yeah. There
Wow.
you go. So that's a wrong one right there. So
That's a wrong
where
one.
are we? I think we're at 7.
7 questions, 3
So
shots.
it's 3.
Oh, the wife's gonna love this afterwards.
7 questions, 3 shots. So you're 4 and 3, right?
Yes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, does your lovely wife know that you're getting into these shenanigans downstairs? Is she going to be shocked to see you come up with that old familiar slur, that
She just
gleam
said,
in
"Don't
your
throw
eye
up."
that says she's got something coming to her tonight?
She said, "Don't throw up." Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm good for now. But I
Okay,
do have
all
this little container here that I can plan on
good.
using in
Well,
case I do
I mean,
upchuck
that's
the
a
boogie
very
a little bit.
yeah. I don't know. I got a feeling that if you're going to be up chucking, it's going to be a little bit more crazier than that.
Probably.
Now, you've been doing good with the wrestling one, so we'll go back to that. Which WWE star has filed for new trademarks ahead of an anticipated departure from the company?
Which WWE was? Say this again.
Superstar has filed
Tommaso
for new
Ciampa.
trademarks ahead of his anticipated departure from the company. This is a gentleman that has been in the company for a decade.
Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa.
You got it, yes, buddy. How do you feel about that one?
Don't care. They were good 10 years ago in NXT, him and Johnny Gargano, but I mean, main roster, you always know, you could always tell they were never going to make it in the main roster. They're just too small, and the charisma's not there.
Yeah, I never really had a defined character other than R-Truth thinking that he was Triple H.
That's right. That's right. Oh, okay. What's next, my friend? What do we got?
All right. Canadian, back to Canada, sort of sports. Which major Canadian women's curling championship began in Mississauga, Ontario in late January 2026?
Which new curling tournament started this year, 2026?
No. It just started. The tournament started. It's a long
running,
well-known, long running. Yes.
I do love curling, but the one that I know the most is the Scott Tournament of Hearts, Scotty's Tournament of Hearts. So that's what I'm going to go with.
You got it, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Fun fact, my dad, Junior Bishop, bagpiped in the Scott Tournament of Hearts in the 70s
really?
in Montreal. Yes, sir.
In Montreal? Yes,
yeah.
By. I didn't know that. That's cool. There's some sort of tournament that's happening here in St. John's.
Oh, yeah?
It's
probably some Labatt thing.
No, because it's a new sponsorship now.
Oh.
I don't know. That'll be a trivia question for next week. And last question for the week. They're giving me some. I don't know what to. I'm asking it to give me just some more trivia from sports. Okay, let's see. We've already talked about most of this, and then some of this stuff is hockey related. But let's see what you do. I mean, are you betting on hockey this year? You do follow it, even though you don't like it.
I do fantasy hockey. I'm in a couple of leagues, but I'm not. I don't watch it. Like I'll watch the Stanley Cup Finals kind of thing if the Oilers are in it. But I mean, besides that, I'm not going to follow or watch hockey.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe you'll know this. Actually, no. This is the thing about ChatGPT. You can't just let it do its own thing because sometimes it just sort of repeats the same stuff. In late January 2026, what extreme weather alert was issued for Toronto? So that's currently happening now, actually, and in parts of the United States.
What, this fucking polar vortex is going on? This cold snap?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice. There you go.
All right. Only 3 shots. I can do that. I can handle that. That's all right.
There you go. Good stuff. Now, we are done the very first episode. We're coming to the end of it right now. I want to get people to go to my website, gpatrickcondon.com, for all the latest and greatest going on in my world. I got a lot of things going on all the time. Aaron, do you have anything you want to plug? What do you got coming up within the next couple of weeks that maybe people want to take a look at?
You know what? You can always go to my website for my job, heaveaway.com, HEAVEAWAY.com. If you have any vacation needs, cruises, resorts, land tours, hotels, car rentals, it doesn't matter. Come to me. I'll get you the best price possible and a discount. Coming up soon, as I said, we'll be doing another wrestling show February 13th in Innisfail, Alberta. If you're in the area, tickets are on sale now. We'll have some people on the show, some interviews for some wrestlers coming up, hopefully, say like Othias Jones and Mo Jabari and more. August Artois and Justin will be on here in a couple of weeks promoting their IPW show in PEI, Final Frost. But Yeah, and I guess we'll be going over the Tom Green show that I went to last week. We'll be discussing that next week. Is Tom Green worth your money to go see live? The answer may surprise you. But besides
Okay,
that,
wow.
besides
That's
that,
a good tease.
I'm good.
That's a good tease.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, we will be covering a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of politics. Me and Aaron will get into it back and forth, as you saw today, viciousness, and maybe a little bit of conspiracy theories. So, folks, thank you for joining Pat and Bish versus Everything, episode 1. We'll be back next week, and please, if you're out there, prepare for the best. Shit.
Almost had it, buddy. Almost had it.
Almost. I was like, hey, everybody. Sorry. So what I'm trying to say is hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say at the end of each episode each week. That's my thing. Hope for the best. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Hope for the west. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. All right. I was going to write it down. I'm not even going to cut this. Plan for the best, prepare for the worst. I'll figure that one out. Anyway.